I'm gonna jump on your I'm already watching your stream. Click on the light. Oh no. Hold on. Alright, cool. Cool. So, shout out to y'all. This is Kish YardieNation. What I'm gonna have to do to get, I'm gonna have to take the videos from Twitch and upload them onto Facebook. We just probably got to figure out how to title them and shit properly. But I'm here streaming with my boy Judge. Alright, so let's get busy. We on this battle pass grind. We trying to complete some shit. Ah shit, we gotta take down this motherfucking juggernaut ass, punk ass, motherfucking ass Negro here. We over there running around. This nigga swipe my shit. Nigga stood back there and focused fire on the nigga. Nigga. Hold on, what's this? I wonder if I could use this on you. Oh shit, I fucked that one up. What happened? The game don't like you, nigga. Hold on. I'll do something different.
Power items on the field.
Who got hit with a Rico? Oh shit. For lyrics or what do you got hit for? For lyrical content or for something else?
Energy sword available.
That's crazy how you can hit with Rico. Rico hits for lyrical content though. Shit. I tried to move. It would have worked. Hold on. Maybe this will get him.
That's an intimidating weapon.
Damn. Yo, how did his health just repair like that though? His health got repaired. His health got repaired.
That's an intimidating weapon.
Defeat.
Wow. You know, he rejuvenated, right? His health rejuvenated. Unless when you hit that teleport shit. No, that doesn't rejuvenate your health. were there any of that regen thing on in that map? What's that? So how do you do that then? That Gears of War one, that shit got me. Yeah, I'm definitely on that one. Shit, what was else was there? Oh, was that the Assassin's Creed Shadows? I had to go rewatch the thing. The one that stuck out to me was fucking the Gears of War one, E-Day. Like, where it's going all the way back to, huh? Oh yeah, Fable, yeah, Fable. Yeah, Fable. I'm glad that they. I might do a review on that on my channel. I should do a review on that. Oh, Sounders Blade? Yeah. I gotta do that. I have to do a review on that. I might play the game and well, yeah. Yeah, now it's done. Yeah, I might gonna watch it. That's a mistake on my part, bro. But you got a lot of shit doing, bro. Oh, fucking Doom. Doom, bro. That shit. Doom stood out to me. Doom and Gears. Let me see. When that nigga was routing that, whatever that kind of type of monster is, so I'm gonna look at it right now. Doom. And there's a couple of, yeah, Doom stood out to me. So I'm glad they're still working with the franchise. And then Fable is there. They got the whole female-led thing. I don't know why they keep doing something that's failing. You know what they're doing with the whole female-led thing? They're not concerned with the bloomers, Gen X, or even the millennials, because by the time Gen Z and Gen Alpha become 30 years old, us millennials, we gonna be 40 or 50 years old. The baby bloomers, they gonna die off, and Gen X, they gonna be old. So they're doing this whole female-led space for Gen Alpha. So that's why they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so you see all these games where they have all the DEI and these female-led things? Right, but no. See, what they're doing is they're trying to erase the patriarchy. Right? But they're trying to create a narrative. But no. Let me say what I'm gonna say, right? No. I get both of those arguments, right? But you're not seeing the plan that the left are trying to do. The narrative is, because right now there are men that are pushing against the narrative, right? Because the men are saying, okay, It's not that we dislike the female-led thing. It's just that you're disrespecting the men and you're trying to say that the patriarchy's bad. What's going on is the narrative they're trying to paint. They're not pushing that narrative to change my mind or your mind or Generation X's mind or the Bloomers' mind. They're trying to push that narrative for Generation Alpha and whatever generation is going to come after that. Mind. That's what they're doing. That's why you see a lot of the stuff like Burger King and all those old stores that we grew up looking into being shut down and erased. They're trying to erase an old, you know, like how they say if you want to bring in something new, you have to destroy the old world. That's what they're doing. They're trying to destroy this world to bring in the new world. But how they're doing it is that they're pushing the narrative. But they're not pushing the narrative for generation, the millennials, Generation X, or the bloomers. Because me and you, we gonna be old niggas. Like in our 60s. Gen Z, they gonna be in their 40s and their 50s, like in their 30s and their 40s. And Generation Alpha, they gonna be in their 20s by that time. So that's why they're pushing all this trans stuff and LGBT stuff and all this other stuff. Those narratives are for the future children. Now, lucky for that, there are men that are pushing back against it, right? But at the same time, I don't think our voices are gonna be any important. Like, I'm gonna try to be. That's why you see a lot of content, you see a lot of cats on the internet pushing back. Or you see a lot of their voices popping up. Like they're pushing back against what's going on, but I don't know. Yeah. Uh-huh. They should drop the Kate Saga because that's what fucked up Gears in the first place. You created a character that did not even earn her motherfucking position in there. For any women that's gonna watch the show, like Judge said, do the right thing. What makes masculinity effective is because with men, we have to earn our position in the world. Right? So now, with no, hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying. With E-Day, right? What's not true? Are you serious, Judge? Are you not paying attention to politics, bro? No, yeah, but I understand the arguments. I've done about 3 videos. I've done about 3 videos on the topics. I understand your argument, but our boy Onyx, he asked me, should they get rid of the Kate Saga? I said yes. Yes. You know what? Because you know why? You get to you. Right. No, so you should have just let me explain that, motherfucker, instead of cutting me off, nigga. But they got a big motherfucking voice and they're effective. Yeah, but you know I don't do that. I don't do that. There are several games that have had female lead, and I was going to explain to her how the women should do it, but you had to cut my black ass off, nigga. Damn it. No, I'm not gonna go as far as saying that, but you know what? I agree, but no, we ain't doing that right now. For those who don't know, me and my boy Judge argue like this shit all the fucking time. But what I was gonna say,
Elimination.
no, I didn't say that. I didn't even say that. I was gonna say, ladies, what make masculinity look good is because with men, there's always a struggle for us from the bottom up to when we go into the top. We gotta go through some type. This nigga interrupt me again. I did this shit about Call of Duty, and this nigga, what's this nigga name? Synthetic Man?
Remaining. 3 Spartans remaining. 3 Spartans remaining.
Ladies, before I was interrupted
Showdown.
for the second time. Nah, I wasn't being corrected, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Ladies, no, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Round
It's happened in person in high school. That was so funny. Shut up. What I was saying is, women, how you do it right for if you want a female-led game or
Turn
movie,
this around.
you gotta put the chick in a position where she has to start from the bottom. You have to see what was her struggling like and how she earned those powers. You can't put this chick in a position where you didn't know you don't know her backstory. Like, look at Dragon Ball Z, right? Goku,
Showdown.
he had to earn every power that he learned. Every Super Saiyan transformation, he had to work hard to get it. So that's how you have to make these female-led games and these female led games or movies. It's like with Terminator, right? Terminator 1. Yeah, that's crazy.
Round 3.
Fight hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fear losing.
Remaining.
Even Kaba, even the male Super Saiyan, he didn't earn his Super Saiyan like how Goku and Vegeta did. Goku and Vegeta, they fucking trained to get their Super Saiyan power. Even their children had to do that, right? Right, yeah. Even Gohan Beast Mode, right? For the ladies, Gohan Beast Mode. Gohan Beast Mode, it wasn't earned for Gohan. Remember, Gohan was a fucking what you call a dad. Like, he was I think he was like a corporate American job. That's what he was. And all of a sudden he powers up and he becomes Beast Gohan. So that transformation wasn't earned. And there are a lot of men in the spaces that are fans of Dragon Ball Z that call that out, right? So, like, an example is with Sarah Connor from Terminator, right? How is Gohan the fuck different? A what? What's that mean?
Round lost.
Yeah, but he didn't do no training. He was a weak person. He didn't do no training.
Round 4.
Fight hard because we're losing.
5 Spartans remaining.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand.
Four
Yeah, but
Spartans remaining.
remember, Piccolo
Three
trained
Spartans
him.
remaining.
He had the untapped potential, but before he became Super Saiyan 2, or when Goku's father, when Goku had got deleted or deleted himself, right? Piccolo trained. He was being trained under Piccolo. Remember that?
Round lost.
When he became Gohan Beast, he wasn't being trained. He just jumped straight from being a dad, working in a corporate American job, and all of a sudden goes be Gohan Beast. But I was gonna go into the Terminator saga, right, with Sarah Connor, right? Sarah Connor,
Four Spartans
she
remaining.
started out like look at Sarah Connor, right?
Remaining.
Sarah Connor wasn't just this badass chick, that badass whoop ass chick. She was a regular person that met John Connor's father when he went back in time. So the reason why a lot of guys was cool with Sarah Connor is because she had a backstory. She went through something traumatic, and she had to rise up to overcome it. So for the ladies, that's how you have to create this character, and that's what a lot of people didn't like about Kate in Gears of War 5. Nobody knew who Kate was, right? At least with the other male characters, I think with
Round six.
Marcus Phoenix's son,
hard,
and I think Cole's son, they actually earned their stripes to beat it, right?
Spartans remaining. Double
Oh, she had a
kill.
relationship with Chimera? Oh.
Four
So what?
Spartans
So
remaining.
oh, so
Three Spartans remaining.
oh, so my boy Judge is so my boy. Hold on. So let me say this. So my boy Judge is saying that because Kate was the granddaughter to Mira, and Kate friends with Cog, but Kate was an outsider, but her friends with Cog. But according to my boy Judge, he's more familiar with the Gears of War
Danger
lore.
zone
Is
incoming.
that Cogs and outsiders did not like each other. So I guess that's what the issue with the story is, that the logic is not logicking. And so for Kate, so what I'm taking from that now is that for Kate to now all of a sudden become, I think she was like the lead in the game of a Cog militia, when Cog and outsiders were not cool with each other. So that's the issue, and everybody let it ride. So now that I know more of the lore,
Show them the
If-
meaning of brutality.
go ahead.
Spartans remaining.
Yeah, but here's go the problem, right?
Three Spartans
Here's
remaining.
the problem. If you have a Gears of War, hold on, Judge. Judge, you might agree with this. If you have a Gears of War saga, and your main protagonist has been Marcus Phoenix, right? And say Marcus Phoenix has some children, you're gonna want to see his children take over his reins, or take over the lead, or take over that head lead of, or pick up where he left off, right? And you're gonna want to kind of see Marcus Phoenix pass on the torch to his children, right? And now in the Gears of War 5, Marcus Phoenix becomes a side character. You don't see that. You see this random chick that was an outsider that the Cogs don't like become the main protagonist and make the Marcus Phoenix a side character in his own franchise or his own game. That I can see. That's why that's an issue. Now,
Three
if you had
Spartans
gave them a backstory of who she was, where she came from, maybe that would have been better.
remaining. Showdown.
But for her to become like a main protagonist in a game and then become a squad lead at that, that's the issue. Uh-huh. I'm gonna include you guys into the stream. You talk about Anya Strad. That was Marcus's Phoenix wife, right? Anya Strad.
Round
Okay.
9.
We're not losing today.
And then they gave it to Kate, who was an outsider. So see, that's a better explanation with a substantial argument
Remaining.
than to say, oh, it's the fellas don't like it because it's a female lead. It's not that it's a female lead.
Showdown. Defeat.
Ooh. Ooh. See, that's a better argument than saying it's because like. So when you let him say that the men don't like it because it's a female lead, it's not that it's a female lead. It's how she was. It's how she was. What's the word called? Delivered to the people. The delivery of a character. Now I agree. Now see, I agree with that, and I'm gonna go back to what Q was asking, or Onyx was asking in the party, but I'm gonna talk about Assassin's Creed Shadows, right? Assassin's Creed Shadows. Oh, your last stream thing? Okay, well, with Assassin's Creed Shadows, right? I understand the Japanese folks' argument with Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I understand the, in general, sentiment about Assassin's Creed, that it's supposed to take place in Japan, or that the Assassin's Creed fan base was asking for an Assassin's Creed set in Japan, and they're expecting to see Japanese male protagonists in there. Or if you're gonna put two genders in the game, you want to see a Japanese male protagonist and a Japanese female protagonist in the game. I understand that argument. The problem I have with it is that the white male gamers in the American audience, their voice was louder than the Japanese audience. Because I would understand it if the Japanese male audience voice was louder. Because the Asian men thing is that they want to see more masculine representation of Asian men, right? So I understand the logic in that. But I have a thing what I call logical hypocrisies. Well, I call it logical hypocrisy. Because when you have Nintendo, a Japanese-based console, and you have Sony, a Japanese-based console, making both video games with white male protagonists like Super Mario, an Italian protagonist that's trying to save Princess Peach, that's a blonde-headed Italian female protagonist. The Japanese nobody can really say you can be upset with a black male character protagonist in Assassin's Creed when you have bodies of work with Nintendo and Sony making games with white male protagonists in them. So if you're gonna call Assassin's Creed Shadows woke, you have to go back and call those games that came out prior woke. There was no uproar about those games. There was no white male audience that was upset with Super Mario. The fact that Super Mario is an Italian, a white male Italian, right? Nobody was upset with Zelda, which is a white male protagonist. Nobody was upset with what's another game, a Japanese Nintendo game with white male protagonists in it? Judge, if you can help me out. Like give me like a Sony game from PlayStation, or a game from Nintendo that has a white male protagonist in it that you played in the past or you played growing up.
Slayer.
Yeah. Yeah. Right? Give me one from Nintendo. And then you have Zelda. Right? So then now, if the Japanese are upset with Assassin's Creed because you don't like a black male protagonist in it, you have to go back and be upset with the white male protagonists that have been in Sony PlayStation, a Japanese company, console, and Nintendo, another Japanese console. You have to go back and be upset with that. For the white male, the white male gamers and the American audience, you have to be upset with those, right? That's what I call logical hypocrisy. Because the logic makes sense with Assassin's Creed, but y'all didn't have that same energies with any prior game made from Nintendo or Sony that had a white male protagonist in it. Another one is Snake, Metal Gear Solid. That's a white male protagonist, made by a Japanese company. Same thing as with Ninja Gaiden. Same thing as with Naruto, right? So that's my issue with Assassin's Creed. Now, where I disagree with them putting a black male protagonist in it is that A, it takes away the potency for black men. And let me explain why I say that. If Ubisoft would have gone with making an African Assassin's Creed, where you have black men having a group of brothers team up to go against European colonial slave masters, like how you had American Gods with Orlando Bloom, that would have been much better, right? And another reason why Yasuke being a protagonist in Assassin's Creed takes away the potency of black men is that even though he may have been a samurai, or the argument whether he was a samurai or not, at the end of the day he was still in service to a Japanese person, a Japanese warlord. And the only reason why that Japanese warlord made him a samurai is because, according to the stories on the research material, Oda Nobunaga, he loved Western things. Like that's why he accepted Christianity. He liked foreign things. So him making Yasuke a samurai and even training him that way, he was just doing that to make him a trophy. That's the reality of the situation. So even though he made him a samurai, it was just to be a trophy. It wasn't because he really valued him as, like he may have valued him, yes.
Power weapons en route.
But he may have made him a samurai or a retainer, but it was just as a trophy. It wasn't like Yasuke was a samurai in Japan for 100 years and he earned that. Oda Nobunaga made him that way. So that's why you take away the potency of that black male protagonist in the show, if you were to make an African Assassin's Creed where you get to see black men be enslaved by the European powers, rebel against slavery, fight against the European slave powers, unite with other black men, create a fraternity of assassins where you go around rebelling against white European structures, white European slave masters, right? That would have made a black male protagonist more potent. It's kind of like with Black Panther and Wakanda. The only difference is now you have an African Assassin's Creed that where you show black men doing something that's real, rebelling against slavery. So that's why I disagree with Assassin's Creed Shadows, and they're making that a black male protagonist in there. It just takes away the potency of black men. You're taking one black person that was just a collector item of Oda Nobunaga. See what I'm saying? So, oh shit, this nigga going for the, oh shit! World War II? The fan base has been saying that too. See now, World War II now, you can have an Assassin's Creed with World War II, with black male protagonists. Because why? Black men that actually did fight in World War II. Right? You could have a Assassin's Creed about the Civil War, because I still have a black male protagonist because black men did fight in the Civil War, and you could have gone into how the Republican Party was an anti-slave party, and how the Democrats was a slave party, right? You could have gone into that. My boy Onyx, he just brought up something very good. My boy Onyx, he talked about shit, I whooped his ass right there. He talked about how them having an Assassin's Creed during World War II, which black men actually did participate in that. So if there was a black male protagonist of an Assassin's Creed during World War II, I would like to see how well the white male gaming artists would respond to that. Because they couldn't say it's not historically accurate because black men did participate in that, right? Ubisoft could have made an Assassin's Creed Civil War, talking about the events of the Civil War with Abraham Lincoln, between the North and the South. They could have went into how the Republican Party was an anti-slave party, and how the Democrats tried to stop the Republicans by massacring or deleting a lot of black folks who were voting Republican. That could have increased the potency of black men at that time with those games, because those are actual historical things that happened. But Assassin's Creed, go ahead. Go ahead. This one with Ubisoft with Yasuke in it. No. Because now, black men, you don't want to be the face of disrespecting other people's culture. That's not a good look. And this is how the Japanese can take it. They can take it as, yo, we've been asking to have proper Asian male masculine representations of us in these games, in these places. Especially when we just had Asian Appreciation Month or something like that. I forgot what it was called. And you put this Asian Pacific Islander thing. And you just put this black guy to be a masculine representation of our culture. So black men, you don't want to become the face of that kind of disrespect in other people's culture. Now, I understand where how black culture is seen. From black culture's perspective with black men, if you've been consuming game after game after game of white male protagonists in it, get out my face, motherfucker. Lay down and die. Right? If you're, and my boy Judge, he can tell you. He's Spanish. Let him tell you, right? If you've been watching video game after video game, movie after movie, with white male protagonists in Japanese-made games, how black men and black culture are gonna respond is be like, well, wait a minute, Japanese folks, you've been having white male protagonists in your shit this whole time. You can't be really getting upset. This is what I call logical hypocrisy. Because logically it sounds good, but prior to Assassin's Creed Shadows, everybody was cool with a white male protagonist in their Japanese game or representing their culture. And now everybody want to be upset that there's a black protagonist in the Japanese culture game. Oh shit, they caught me with the hammer. We just needed about like 10 more kills to win this shit. But right? Oh, you're trying to put pride.
Power weapons now available.
See. Oh shit, this motherfucker chased me down. But yeah, so black men, you don't want to be the face of disrespect, and another reason why Assassin's Creed Shadows with Yasuke, it takes away the potency from black men is that um black men have become. Oh man, I lost the fucking thought. Shit. I'm gonna remember the thought again. Oh, so how it takes away the potency from black men is that now black men, because of Yasuke, has been pushed in this little political DEI back and forth war that or political war going on in gaming that shouldn't even fucking be there. How did politics get into gaming? I have no idea. And now black men are the face of, because of this Assassin's Creed situation with Yasuke, black men have become the face of DEI or LGBT and wokeness in this political gaming shit. And that's what takes away the potency of this of a black male protagonist or black male protagonist in Assassin's Creed Shadow. You like it walked black men into a political war between woke, DEI, feminism, racism, a whole bunch of political bullshit that shouldn't even belong in gaming. Period. So now with Call of Duty Black Ops, it doesn't take away the potency from a black male protagonist because Call of Duty Black Ops is a made up game. It's a made up thing. So, I think what needs to happen is that they need to come out with more and I want to test the theory, right? They need to come out with more games with black male protagonists where they create a backstory, a proper backstory for it, and put the game out there. And see if the white male audience is gonna still be upset with it or be cool with it, right? But to answer my boy Onyx's question about Gears of War E-Day, if they make a saga backstory about E-Day and they remove Kate's saga, I would agree with that. You know why? Because with E-Day's saga, you get to see how Dom and Marcus Phoenix and how everybody got to know each other from Marcus Phoenix's point of view. How they fought, what was their life like during E-Day, what made them create their bonds together, and what especially for Dominic with his storyline, figure out what was his attachment to his wife and his children, and why he was desperately trying to find them during the, what made him break during what Gears of War game was that? Onyx. Gears of, think that was 2? Yeah, so with Gears of War E-Day, we get to see what Dominic was fighting for. And what made him broke in Gears of War 2 when he found out how his wife became, you know. So did they say what happened to Dominic's child? Wasn't his wife pregnant? Judge, where you at? What happened? Mhm. Oh yeah, so they get to show that part. They get to show how he, because remember, I think in Gears of War 1 they showed him locked up in a cell or he got court-martialed or he got court-martialed. Damn, my memory is good when it's ready. Um, because I did play the Gears of War franchises. I didn't really get into it or the lore. Onyx and my boy Judge, they got more into the lore of Gears of War than I did. Yo, Judge, where you at, nigga? Uh-huh. Mm. Gears of War? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Oh. So they got a chance to, so they could probably put that in E-Day. Okay, so now E-Day sets it up for another saga. You know what I'm saying? So hold on. Let me ask you a question. So Mara had a granddaughter, right? So that means she was fucking. Yeah. So that means she was human. Oh, so how did she become the Locust Queen? My boy. You off this or you just you gonna be back? Uh, uh. And you said the locusts are produced from those berserkers, the berserkers, motherfuckers, right? Yeah. Mm. Because I thought that, because I was hearing that the berserkers is how they were breeding to get more of the grubs, which is crazy. Because them berserker motherfuckers is off the chain. Like, how the fuck do you breed that? Oh, my phone for something. I have to go find. I'm gonna go find something to eat. All right, folks. So this is YardieNation. I'm about to cut the stream. Gotta go find something to eat.